On this episode of Shiny G 88's Computer Repair, I explain why you should upgrade the electronics in a 10-year-old or older car. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to explain why you should upgrade the electronics in a 10-year-old or older car. So, in my case, I got this and I got a double DIN radio. Yes, I know about the tape. So, this is my situation. When I bought this car, it came with a radio. It had a character dot matrix display, but I had OnStar at the time, which I no longer have because the car is 2G reliant and they turned 2G off. So with that said, I had two choices. I could either sell the car and buy a new one and pay a lot of money for it, or upgrade the electronics. So let me turn on the light here. There we go. So let's start off with this. You saw me install this. This is a double DIN radio, and I got this from Amazon. This was $68. This part right here, it came with an adapter kit, which was about $115. Here's why it was $115. I have an adapter that goes into the car's wiring harness that's behind the radio. Now, most guys would cut that connection off and install the radio. Now, for me, I just wanted something that had Apple CarPlay, so that, because I use GPS, and certain other features. But I also wanted it to be removable. So in case something would happen to the car, like let's say somebody ran into it while I'm driving, I crash it or whatever, I can keep this system now. That's why I did that. This was the kit along with the adapter wire was $130. This right here is an OBD2 gauge. Now, what is an OBD2? As a tech guy, what OBD2 does is it's data for your car. Gets it from transmission, even though I have a manual on this, it gets it from the transmission and engine and all that. So basically when I'm driving, this is reading data directly from the ECU, which is what I want. This was $45. Now, I have something here that is really, really cool. So let's go down here. Right here is an aux port with a USB port. This car did not come with a USB port because the radio did not have it. My double DIN has a USB port, but it's only in the front, so I connect my phone to use Apple CarPlay and all that. It does not have one in the back. What's nice about the back of this is it uses a regular USB cable. So if I decide to change out the radio for one with the USB port on the back, I have a bunch of cables and they will work. I got this from Newegg. This was $25. Now, if I turn on the radio here, there we go. Sorry about that. So if I push home, this is what I have. Now, in this is the car I'm driving is a 2014 Chevrolet Spark LS. That is the basic of the basic at the time. So now the LT models have a screen. So basically, electronic wise, I basically now have an LT without actually doing any upgrades to the engine or whatever, you know, the luggage rack and all that. I don't have all that. This is still an LS, but right now I have this. And what's nice is if I do not have a SD card in there, I will put one in there because I want to change the background to this status for another video. So I have Bluetooth, and I can connect my phone via Bluetooth. Now, what's nice about this is a lot of the newer cars, you can connect it via Bluetooth, and this becomes a dialer. That's the thing with the buttons on your cell phone. This acts as a terminal for whatever phone you are using, whether it be Android based or iOS based. So everything comes in here. Now, as you can see up here, I hope you can see it on camera, there is a microphone. But ironically enough, this is a microphone as well for the OnStar system. This microphone, in my case, still works. And the only reason I know it works is because when I took it to the dealership, they were checking out the car, and I knew it still worked, but because it's part of the harness to the radio, so I knew it still worked. These buttons don't, but the microphone does. So they ran a test on it. They're like, "Hey, do you know it still works?" I said, "Yeah, oh yeah, I do." So basically, I have the functionality of a brand new car in a 10-plus-year-old car. So you saw me hook this up. Why do I have this? As you can see, I don't have a temp gauge. I do have an attack, which is the one with the numbers on it, but I wanted something a little more old school. But I didn't want to make something start going into the wiring harness or anything like that. So this is, even though I have a manual, it still gets data from the transmission, which is pretty cool. This is where the car's running at, RPM, and this is the volt. So if I have a voltage drop while driving, I'll know. Now, the part where I said you should upgrade it. Upgrade your 10-year-old plus car electronics. The reason I say that is if your car's in good shape, has low mileage on it, and it runs like really, really well, I recommend doing that, because now you have the functionality of a new car without spending the money of a new car. So what you're doing is you're basically giving yourself comforts of a new car without buying the new car, because for me, my car's paid off and it has low mileage on it. So it's not worth buying a new one just for that. So that's my take on this. So anyway, with that said, that is it for this video. Please comment, like, subscribe, and click that bell for more notifications.